Hey there guys, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Emily and this is my essence. And a special thank you to the 162 people that have subscribed to me. Thanks for being here. So today I'm doing the first episode of Commitment Issues, yeah! And I decided to do a bookshelf tour, as it really shows quite a few of the hobbies that I have. I have three main bookcases, my normal one with my reading books and such, my manga collection one, and one with some of the gaming books I bought, magazines I have, and stuff like that. So I thought I'd show you each one in some detail. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and maybe you can become the 163rd person subscribed to my channel. Okay, so this is my first bookcase. So at the top here I have the box for my Hot Toys Deadpool figure. I have this random pineapple cup, the Ray with Speeder pop vinyl, which was really hard to get, and the Walking Dead Monopoly game. Down on this first level I have 3 of the 82 pop vinyls I have. So I have the Cersei, Daenerys and Marjorie pop vinyl from Game of Thrones. I also have these 2 cactuses which look like candles for some reason, and I have a lot of my classic books down the back. Sorry the lighting's not that great, but I have Brothers Grimm's Fairy Tales, Dracula, which I really loved, Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which I really loved, Aesop's Illustrated Fables, Story of King Arthur and His Knight, Frankenstein, The Picture of Dorian Gray, The Iliad and the Odyssey, A Christmas Carol Story, and which has other classic Christmas stories in it, Moby Dick, which great name, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which also comes with other stories, and Jules Verne, all his 7 novels, which is this is a really pretty book, and The Count of Monte Cristo. I think I like this one and this one's design the best, and they're all hardback and really awesome looking. Down on this second level, it's kind of just some random stuff. Most of my reading books are actually in my walk-in robe, but I have a few of them here. I have this Love Live scale figure. Behind that I have some of my survival books which I really enjoy reading. I'm not sure why, but I find them really entertaining. I have some of the books that I've been reading, Stepford Wives, The Heart of Darkness. I really loved Lolita and American Psycho. They're really great. Also The Rats in the Walls, a book on Stranger Things, some more crime books that I really liked. With that there's also this light up cactus which has run out of battery, 2 more pop vinyls of Harry Potter and Han Solo, and this is just some of the stuff which came with the Guardians of the Galaxy crate. Underneath that I have an area which I'm kind of going to fill when I get some more stuff that's coming, so I just put The Walking Dead, one of the magazines here. I also have Batman and Joker Batman pop vinyls, and behind them I have the Star-Lord Daubs which came with the loot box as well. Another pop vinyl, the Game of Thrones Iron Throne, and I have just 2 of the, I guess like collector's editions of the Game of Thrones seasons, my favourite seasons. These are really cool, they're like steel books and they come with magnets. I can get that off. I think I stuck it down. Oh god. But they come with magnets that can come off, and they all make the kind of logo on the side. Yeah, I didn't stick that one down. So they're like magnets and they connect onto the steel book, but I guess you could also put them on your fridge. Okay, and then below that I have some of the comics that I really love. This Hatsune Miku Racing Miku figure is the bomb. She's really massive, so I needed to put her in this big area. I have one of my plants here. She's really cute. And then I have my 2 coloured versions of High School of the Dead, because I really love High School of the Dead. And then I have some of my Deadpool comics here. Beside that I have some of my Walking Dead single volumes. I have my omnibus volume in my other bookcase, but volumes 1 to 13 in the single editions. And beside that I have my One Preacher comic. Moving down I have a mini shelf which I have some of my Nendroids on. These are some of the Madoka Magica Nendroids with the pajama costumes. And behind them I have some of the movies and TV shows that I really love that I bought a second edition of so that I could have in my room so they weren't downstairs. And then behind them I have a cup which has a quote from Cassidy from the first season of Preacher saying there's asking for trouble and there's bloody begging for it. And I also have a cup from the Cat Cafe in Perth to support them. It's got like a cat kind of shape on the top. Mint green, which is my favourite colour, so... Okay, and then underneath that, this is mostly the shelf which has kind of like my bigger books and like my TV show books and some crime books that I'm reading. I really love collecting books on my favourite TV shows, so I can kind of remember them if I ever want to go back and think of another TV show to watch. And I'm watching Fargo season 1 right now, which I'm obsessed with, but I don't think they have like a book of it, which I'm sad about. So hopefully that they bring one out or something. I know it's not new or anything like that, but I mean I can dream. So my first two here are from Game of Thrones, and then this one's from Penny Dreadful, Sherlock, The Walking Dead pop-up book, and I think it's like an unlimited guide to the Walking Dead magazine, which was really hard to get. Hannibal, which I'm on the second season of right now and I love. A lot of bromance and ships in there. Then I just have this Minecraft Blockpedia and World of Pops book. And then I have some bigger historical books and crime books. I've got like a book on executions there and solving murders and stuff like that. And then I have here the tarot cards which are themed from Penny Dreadful, which look really awesome. So that is kind of my first miscellaneous bookshelf, which doesn't really have a theme, just has some of the stuff that I love in it. Now the second bookshelf is full of all the manga that I was like obsessed with collecting for a while. I spent so much money on it, but I've kind of stopped now. But I still really love it, I think it looks amazing. So I'll go through each one, and I'm sorry there's going to be a lot of mispronunciation in here, but I'll try my best. So the first manga that I bought was The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya all those years back. So I really liked this series. I read up to number 10 and then I stopped. And then I have some of the Lucky Star manga. These are really hard to come by now, they're really expensive. I've got to try and buy them on Amazon, which is really expensive in Australia. But my sister has like all of them, so I can always borrow them. And then I have some of the Madoka Magica manga. This is just the first kind of original arc. I never really bought the other ones after. And then I have some of the Code Geass manga. I really loved watching this anime, and the Queen and Knight manga are kind of just omnibuses, I guess, of like fan art and stuff like that about the series, which kind of helped me get over my depression from it, so that's good. And then I have Toradora 1 to 5, School Rumble 1, 3, 4 and 5, Orasama Teacher 1 to 4, Skip Beat 1 to 9, Dance in the Vampire Bond, which is kind of like a guilty pleasure, 1 to 3, and a K-On! So that's my first row. And now on to my second row. So I have Dora 1 to 3, and then all of the High School of the Dead. I was kind of devo when they didn't make any more of them, because I don't know why, I just love it. And then I have Black Butler 1 to 21. I was so committed to them, but I kind of just fizzled out after a while. I feel like I had enough and I read enough of it. So 1 to 21. And then I have Attack on Titan 1 to 18, including the special edition 16. And I also got the Attack on Titan No Regrets 1 and 2. I also got Attack on Titan Junior High and the guidebook to Attack on Titan. And on that level I have just some scale figures and some Figma. And then I have Nisekoi 1 to 3, the Sword Art Online, which, yeah, I wasn't that big a fan of the manga, Evangelion, Assassination Classroom 1 to 8, Dead Man Wonderland, in front of some of the Nendroid little, I don't know, they're called like cases or something, they're hella cute though. No Game No Life 1, Hug and I 1 to 4, I really love that anime, Blood Lad 1 to 4, like the big edition, so I think it's like 1 to 8. In those editions. I really love Blood Lad, I thought it was hilarious. Kame-sama Kiss 1 to 8. And then next to this figure of Eren, Seraph of the End, or Owari no Seraph. And then I come on to my yaoi. And then some of the yaoi I have here is Love Stage, which I think was one of the first ones that I read, and The World's Greatest First Love. And it continues up onto this next row with The World's Greatest First Love Volume 3, Awkward Silence and False Memories, which I really liked, and then Blue Morning. And this is my last row. So I have Sir Vamp 1 and 2, Kaguru Gaze 1 to 3, The Devil is a Part-Timer 1 and 2, High School DxD, Pandora Hearts 1 to 4, The Demon Prince of Mononoke House, Tri-Age X 1 to 6, which is by, I think it's by the same person who did High School of the Dead, but I didn't like it as much. Kiss Him Not Me, Nozaki-kun, The Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Future Diaries or Mariah Nikki, which I really loved. I have all of the published volumes, but they don't publish anymore in English as far as I know. One Punch Man, and these are just kind of some of the random ones that I got towards the end. Food Wars, Noragami, Haikyuu, Corpse Party, ooh, what's that one? Loveless, and Maid Summer. So that is my manga collection. Oh, and I forgot to say at the top here is just some of the Lego ships that I built a while ago. From Pirates of the Caribbean, and I can't remember where that's from. It might be from like Lord of the Rings or something like that. So yeah, that is my manga bookshelf. Oh, I'm gonna step on stuff. Yeah, so that is my manga bookshelf. Tell me what you think. Which series in here do you like? Which series have you read? Which ones don't you like? Yeah, moving on to my gaming one. So underneath some of my scale figures that are on display here, and beside one of my display cabinets, I have this bookcase here, which is full of a lot of my magazines, my gaming books, some more figures, and some more comics. So on top of this one, I have 3 more of some of the plants that are in my room, and Melanie Martinez Crybaby record. And I also have an old-fashioned typewriter, which was really awesome. It was hard to get, but worth it. So coming down to this first one, I just have some more of my figures, and a mint green, of course, instant camera. And moving along here, I have some of my gaming books. I haven't bought a lot of these books for a while, so they're not really the recent games that I've got, but I still really like them. So I believe that's, yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and The Art of The Last of Us, and Game Guide to The Last of Us, some of the Guinness World Records, the gaming editions, some of the graphic novels of Assassin's Creed and The Last of Us, and The Art of Watch Dogs, some Club Penguin books from when I used to be obsessed with Club Penguin when I was younger, Grand Theft Auto, Game Guide, and the limited edition. I love Grand Theft Auto. So, and Sims 4, this is the collector's edition, and this one came with actually pre-ordering the game. Far Cry 4 Game Guide and the Far Cry 4 Collector's Edition, which looks really awesome. Some Minecraft books, and yeah, I have some of the manga which are either in Japanese or don't fit on my shelf. And then down here I have a few of my anime magazines, some of my graphic novels, some art books that I got from Japan that are in Japanese. So here I have my Game of Thrones 3 graphic novels, and the Walking Dead Omnibus, which I actually got from a teacher, and some of the anime magazines that I used to really collect heaps of, so I have heaps of those. And next to it I have some of the anime magazines that are in Japanese, which I got from Japan. And next to those I have a lot of the art books which I got from Japan. I went a bit crazy, so I can go through each of those if you like. So this first one is a Hatsune Miku one, which is adorable. That's a, oh, what's it called? What's it called? Oh yeah, a Remo. Yeah, I almost forgot the name of that one. These ones are lots of Madoka Magica ones. That one's so cute. And then I have another Code Geass one. And this is the Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. And then I have these Black Butler ones which I absolutely love. They're like really small, but they're like hard covered and they have amazing artwork inside them. And then I have just some of the other random ones that I got. Blood Lad, Haganai of course, and another Haganai one. And next to that I just have mint green bag and a mint green, what are they called? They're like light box? Yeah, light box. And that is my last bookcase. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode of Commitment Issues. Please let me know if there's any suggestions you have or things I can improve on, and if you like collecting a certain type of book or if you're obsessed with something. And if you have any suggestions for the next episode, please leave it in the comments below. I was thinking of either doing it on maybe my pop vinyl collection or tactical pens, which I have coming and I'm obsessed with now. But until then, hopefully you guys like this. Please give me a like or a subscribe if you enjoyed. Until next time, bye guys!